Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share a wide awake deck to say what's the energy for today that we need to be aware of, and also messages from the Messages of Love Oracle. And also I am going to share letter 177 from the books, because a friend of mine, you know, how we get the numbers and how we get all the messages all come through from signs and messages from Spirit through all of everything that's around us. And my friend was in a horse competition. Horses are about, you know, courage, going for freedom. And the horse number, or his number, was 177. So I was like, okay, I know it's 177 is the number for today. So here is the energy. I've just been shuffling them, and the energy is the Page of Swords. So the pages are, you know, coming into truth, basically, because we are, at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of the earthly realms. So bringing things into the practical from Spirit, understanding the truth of things, cutting through, you know, the page is like still this sort of like childlike energy, kind of like it's young, yeah, it's youthful. It's kind of like we're in the process. We're, you know, basically baby steps towards where we want to go. So that is all about becoming, you know, more and more grounded in the physical world, grounding these connections into the physical world through living in our truth, basically, becoming more and more of the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is, you know, the Queen having things in the physical realm, having our manifestation in the physical world. And so the message is to release and accept that everything happens for a reason. To release, and accept that everything happens for a reason. So this has been a massive message over the last couple of days. So releasing, letting go. Or, you know, we always are in that process all the time, but the message has been really strong over the last few days. So it's trusting that everything happens for a reason, understanding that it's all about, you know, releasing energies, releasing, you know, just being open to whatever wants to come our way. And that is the challenge, right? Because it's difficult to just, you know, trust in something that's coming that we can't see with our physical eyes, but to trust and have faith in the vision that we have through our intuition. So that is what we're here to do. So let me just share the letter. So 177. So 177 is this. And it is, hang on a sec, it is 177. I want you to know that you don't need to worry. Everything is in perfect divine order. Remember to ignore what is happening. It doesn't matter about messages. It really doesn't matter about any of this stuff. What matters is believing in true love. Believing in the power of love. Believing that if we say things to each other out of fear, it's because we are fighting our own battles internally. We're following our own truth. Remember always to know that this journey is as much about the dark as it is the light. And it is that battle within us that we are working with every day. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, but every now and then it gets blocked, so we feel in the dark, scared and panicky. That's because we've blocked our own light. The way to open it again is to concentrate on how we feel about one another, how it feels like when we're together. That is the only truth. Okay, so big message like recently, hasn't there, been about fear, being really fearful of this, you know, being these connections, and having to release that, because remembering that we are all just part of a collective energy and we're all taking on that collective energy. So we all have to work through the energies that are specific for our connection. And that is a process, you know, and we're in that process, and that's just to remember that we're always in that process. Oh my goodness me. I know why I just said that is because I know whose letter this is, and I just channeled another letter for her yesterday. So my brother has said it all brilliantly as usual. The thing I'd like to add is that the plane is set to land and set to fly because it's been pre-planned already. Love is in the air. It's already there. It's already all around us. So you can just chill, relax, settle into your flight path, and trust that if you follow your golden path, the runway lights will glow bright and your plane will lift off. And your love will fly high and will bring you the most amazing life ever. Well, that's quite... no wonder that letter came through, and her letter came through because when I channeled her letter yesterday, and this is why there's been a big messages around fear, because a lot of the letter was about fear and just saying basically, and it does it. So, you know, we're always led to things that we need to listen to, but I've shared that I've been guided to watch a lot of this. It's basically a docu-series, Soft White Underbelly, and on YouTube, and he does a lot of interviews with people on the homeless people who are either, you know, and the common theme is they've all had horrendous childhoods, and for one reason or another didn't feel loved when they were children. So, and the larger majority. And so even if and basically what comes through really strongly is that they're so frightened of real connection, real love, because that's not what what they're used to. So they just would push that away. And because I've been led to watch a lot of those recently, it's sort of really opened my eyes to, you know, that kind of the fear, because I never quite understood why you would push something away that feels so good. But obviously, if it just brings up all of these, you know, brings up, you know, so much fear, basically, again, the word fear. And so that's a big message to say that, you know, we have to hold firm and be strong in our light, because it's through the light that, you know, that fear will, you know, like the lighthouse. The lighthouse just stays beaming its light, and the ships will get drawn to it, no matter how stormy the sea is outside, because they keep aiming towards the light. So that's the message. So 177, last one, book 3. And it is that I love you, that I so miss our time together, that I would give anything to change the past and do things differently. To be able to tell you I love you is like a huge weight that's been lifted off my chest. It's been such a heavy burden. I've wanted to tell you how I've been truly feeling, and I could never find the right words or pluck up the courage. Everything with you is different. You are the one, the other half of me, the switch to my light. You turn me on forever. Together we will glow bright. There we go. Together we glow bright. Just like the lighthouse, right? We are basically beaming that lighthouse energy, that light energy out to, you know, really blast away the fears, because the fear is strong. There's been so much, and I've been channeling messages recently for people. The common thing has been about fear, 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 fear. So it's just saying that we have to stand strong in the light, because we're the ones, if you're switched onto this path, if you're watching this video, if you know you're in a twin flame connection, it's really important that we blast through those fears by shining our light bright. So I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, or to get any of my services, please do. All details are in the link against this video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.